When I was about 7 years old, I believe I was 7, 8. This was about 2 years before my father died. No, it was a year. I think I was 7. I was 7 years old and I was playing outside. And some who have been with me for a long time know about what I'm about to share with you. I was playing outside. No, I don't think I was 7. It was 2 years, so 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I was 5 or 6 years old. It was either after my encounter with the Lord or before. I can't really remember now. But hear this. I was playing outside, just like how normal kids would play. Now, anyone who knows me from childhood, my life was really pursued by Satan when I was a child. The devil really wanted me dead. And a lot of things happened to me, but by the grace of God, I am here. Now, when I was playing outside, dust just blew out of nowhere. My eyes started scratching. I started scratching my eyes, but especially my right eye. If anyone knows my old videos, you would see that my right eye used to not be completely aligned with my left eye. It was somehow diverted to the side. I couldn't look at the camera directly or whatever. If I looked at you, you would think I'm looking away because my other eyeball was a little bit shifted. Now, this was the result of that. I was playing outside and my eyes were just itching and bad. I felt like something pierced my eye. It was the most random thing. Where I was, there were no sticks, nothing. I go home and I tell my mom, my eye is just itching and itching. It's not making any sense. They rushed me to the hospital. When they got me to the hospital, they took me to the eye specialist. The eye specialist looks at my left eye. No, my right eye, sorry. My right eye. And they see a stick. Listen to me, children of God. A whole stick inside, not outside, inside, close to my pupil. A whole stick in there. It was the most puzzling thing to the doctors because they were like, wait, how did that get in there? How did that thing get in there? And his pupil is intact. The lens, like, you know, the natural lens you have inside there. I don't know if it's the cornea or whatever it's called. I'm not really sure. How was it in there? It was a witchcraft attack. So they did surgery. After they did surgery, because of how, now I was very young at that time. So, you know, when you're still young, the nerves in your body are still developing. So an example, if you have a baby and you just cover one of their eyes for a long time and it's not receiving enough light, what happens is the nerves on the one of the eyes will shift to the other one. It will go on the other one because this is not perceiving a lot of light, so it will shift the nerves. The body is just incredible. But anyhow, so I go through surgeries and all that. I lost vision on my left eye. No, sorry, my right eye. I had like about 30% vision. And the more I grew, it became worse. After a few years passed. I even forgot about it. I just used one eye. My other eye wasn't that good. This is in 2019, I believe. 2019. I go and get my regular glasses from Lens Crafters, actually. Funny enough, those who are in America, maybe they know Lens Crafters. So I go to Lens Crafters because I like when I want something, I want it there and then, and I'm done with it. I go into Lens Crafters, and this Japanese doctor is there. She was an Asian woman, Japanese doctor. She looks at my eye, she says, Lovy, there is, you know, your right eye, it is a small damage that is actually reversible. I can refer you to an eye specialist in Ventura, on Ventura Boulevard. This is, at that time I lived in the Woodland Hills area. You can go in there and go and see this doctor. She gave me a referral. I was like, this woman's great. She was like, no, this is totally reversible. You can actually improve the vision on that eye because I am seeing it for a long time. They never even, when I go get that glasses, it didn't matter where I was. They would always ignore my right eye because it didn't really see well. And they saw the damage. They just thought it was a lost whatever. Okay, never, whatever. So it's been years, so I didn't care for it. I go and see this doctor. My family convinces me, just go and see. I was like, I don't care. They say, oh, just go and see the doctor. So when I went to see the doctor, he looked and he told me, oh yeah, like they removed, I don't know how they removed what they removed. I don't know how it got there, and your pupil is not really damaged, but there are nerves that were on this eye that moved to this other side, but there is some small glaucoma that developed by reason of the injury. We can take that out, and then we can put like a new lens in your eye, and this and this and this, and I think it will improve your vision. It will be worth going through because your eye is not able to be centered because there's a blind spot because of the glaucoma that developed from the injury. I was like, I went back, I told my family, they were like, nah, go and do it. So anyhow, trust me, I'm coming to the moral of the story. So at that time, I was producing music. I wasn't touring or anything at that moment. This is like 3 years ago. I'm 36 now. I was like 32, 33 around that time. Anyway, I go in there, they schedule me, I do all the tests that I need to do, they schedule me for a day of surgery. So I do the surgery. After I do the surgery, it was a few days of recovery, but my publishing company at that time, they're called Pulse Recordings. They called me, they were like, yeah, after I had to take out the eye patch, but my eye was still crazily swollen. They were like, you need to come and take pictures for our new website, whatever. I told them, guys, my eye is really, really swollen. It's not looking good. They're like, no, you need to come and do it. So I went in and I did the pictures. I told them, guys, I'll have to do it one side or whatever, or with glasses. They said, no. Just kind of like try to position. I said, okay, what about if I cover my eye and I make it like it's a style? Do something like this so that people don't really see the swelling on the eye. So I go ahead and I do that, and I do the picture like this. Now, foolish people, years later, they take my picture, put it with Rihanna and Beyonce. They say, you see, Lovy is a Illuminati. This is what a carnal mind does to people. Even now, if you look at my eye properly, you see that this one looks a little more wider than the other one, and it's the result of the surgery. So it became like now I'm Illuminati, but the moral of the story is just dumb, but I just wanted to share that to show you that when people want to think they're hearing from God, they don't hear from God simply because their mind is carnal. They would rather chase after conspiracy theorists and theories to validate themselves instead of the voice of God. And that's called bearing false witness. Now, does it bother me? No. The reason why I'm actually talking about it is yesterday, one of my sons sent it to me and he was just dying. Now, hear me and hear me carefully. After the surgery did improve, they put the lens in, I have about 75% vision on the eye now. It's not 100%, but I never asked for it. But God found a way to restore it to whatever He wants it to be.